So hello again, this is the Drake TR4 and I'm going over some of the Drake manufacturing anomalies that might have happened in 1968 or so. You can see that this tube has a screw-on socket for a tube shield, and the socket looks like it's above the shield, which is where it should be. So the shield will not interfere with the socket. There's nothing going to hit it, and the socket's above. It looks like that is the correct way to do it and how it was manufactured. So over here on these IF tubes on the TR4, I've taken the shield and I've kind of used metal fatigue and some pliers. In fact, I used these pliers here, which worked very well. I just grabbed that shield and I roughed out the, just basically roughed out the metal with the pliers by using metal fatigue, and so that turned out pretty well. Didn't have to grind. So now you can see this shield here, there's nothing really blocking the tube. You can see how this socket is flush, so it looks like this shield was sort of an afterthought, or they ran out of the correct sockets or something, but this is flush. So when this socket had a little nub going over here, the tube couldn't seat fully, and I was getting loose tubes and crackling noise and everything else. So I took these shields off and now I'm trying to put them back on. So this is the right way to do it, at least for me. I don't really care if it's hacked up a little bit. The shields are grounding and that's all I want. So as you can see, they'll still bolt in nicely and the tube will seat perfectly in the socket, and I won't have any loose tube or tube part way to the socket, any crackling, so it fits in there nicely. And yes, I know I gotta put a screw in there, and I can basically put a shield on there. So here's a handy shield lying around, and that'll go on there nicely, and even better once I bolt down the socket. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to show you guys, that some of these sockets are having tubes that are halfway on the socket on the Drake TR4 from the late 60s. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.